What is going on with everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged, and not in here with a review, but I am here to talk about unoriginal things going on in rap music right now. Before we get into this, I want to say hope everybody's having a really great day, really good month, and yeah, let's get right into it, man. So I'm pretty sure anybody listens to rap music realize that there's like a couple rappers that everybody wants to sound like, right? Young Thug, even though he has like kind of like a hard cadence and a hard like thing to imitate because he's really unique, but he definitely has his sons you can name. If you're probably from a lower socioeconomic status and you're broke and you're from the hood, you don't gotta be broke, but you're just probably from the hood. You probably want to rap like freaking NBA YoungBoy. Like literally everybody is rapping like NBA YoungBoy from the hood right now, man. Everybody's doing that little auto tune. They're rapping over not LA, but Louisiana type beats. You know, with the bong, bong, like the little horns and stuff in the background or whatever. You know the typical Baton Rouge sound. There, everybody's rapping over those type beats. And hey, if you're not from the hood, then you're probably a sad guy, right? You're really sad and you're depressed, so you're rapping like X or you're rapping like Juice World. And a lot of people say those are like, two people like that are the same, but I wouldn't say that. I would just think that they are in the same vein as in like what'd you call it? A Gucci Mane and a T.I. They both make trap music, but they don't make the same like type of trap. Like they aren't the same artists, but they both make trap music. So Juice WRLD X, I think they both make emo rap, if that's what you want to classify it as, but they don't make the same like type of music. Like they're not interchangeable in my opinion, right? And a lot of people are sounding like Juice WRLD right now, man. So if you ever hear somebody like, I don't know, it's like a Blink 182 ripoff, and I don't know what somebody will say. I fucking want to kill myself. Somebody get me help. Girl, I loved you. Now it's fuck you. You know, man. So that's the type of music right there. Everybody's doing the same thing, and it's weird, man. And I just want to kind of touch on how I think it's deeper than music. It's not just as simple as like, oh, this guy's making this type of music. Let me hop on board. It's deeper than that, man. Like, that whole Triple X and that emo cloud rap wave, like the dark and sad stuff, I feel like that's deeper, man. It's just like a couple years ago, I wouldn't even plan to talk about this, but a couple years ago, I feel like it got kind of popular and cool to be like, weird. And what comes with being weird, being an outcast. And what comes with being outcast, a little hint of depression and loneliness. And, let me make a little funny depression meme because, this is cool. So I feel like that started a little bit after Odd Future, right? Even though I wouldn't say that like fits Odd Future. I feel like Odd Future just a lot of people within that group just being themselves. But I feel like a lot of people seen that was like becoming the new thing. Like, oh, weird is the new thing. Let's be weird, man, because a lot of people don't know themselves, right? I don't know the age at where people like really know themselves. I know like the brain stops developing at 25, so maybe sometimes at 25 somebody like really 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 know who they are. But I feel like a lot of people like my age, young people, really young people, they don't know themselves and they're trying to struggle it. So when you're trying to make music, the best musicians know who they are, right? So these freaking icons that we look up to, Michael Jackson, Prince, David Bowie, just like these icons we look at, right? I wouldn't say like they were like these perfect people, but I would say they had a little sense of self, right? Somebody like Prince seemed to be fully aware of who he was in life, right? And that's why he was able to tap in to make this like incredible revolutionary music. So if you don't know who you are as a human, you probably shouldn't be making music because you're probably going to end up like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that because that's kind of like a defeatist attitude. But I just feel like if you know who you are, you're like in your final form, then you're like just going to be in your bag. But when you're like continually changing the perspective of who you think you should be or who you think you are, your music's going to come out different because you're trying to find yourself. So if you're still trying to find yourself, you definitely not going to be able to find who you are as an artist because the things that you rap about, the things you sing about or whatnot are going to change because your life is going to change. You're going to see things different. So, it's one of those things. And I just feel like a lot of people seen the whole depression wave, and it's crazy, it's a wave, right? But like it's crazy. I seen like a high end fashion company put anxiety on the back of a hoodie, and it was just literally like a screenshot of the word and the definition of anxiety. Like they got off of Google. Like it still had the little speaker thing you click on and pronounce the word for you. It was very lazy. It was very like, what's popping? Mental health? I don't know. Put that on a t-shirt, my nigga. That's really what happened. It was just really weird. So yeah, I just feel like it really stems down for people not knowing who they are, and they're trying to like go to social media. And social media, that's a freaking whole nother video, man. Social media does way more bad than it does good. And I feel like a lot of people are basing their life and their relationships around, oh, this person's doing that, then I'm going to do it. You know, this person's successful and they're doing that. Oh, look at their relationship. They're so happy. They're like basing their life off of other things that they only see 15 to 60 seconds of, which is crazy. It's like, yo, I want my relationship to be like this 60-second video I seen. Not like, oh, that's cool, I want to try that. It's like, yo, this person is the goal of how I'm going to craft my relationship. When I do these next 5 things in my relationship, I'm gonna do it because I seen this couple do it, you know? So it's just really people trying to find themselves, and they try to find it on social media, which is not a good place to find your, your source of just like inspiration for things. Well, not say inspiration, but just source of like trying to find who you are. But a lot of people don't have another way because they don't leave the house. They don't do other things. They don't experience life. So the only way they see it is through Instagram, and it's crazy, man. And that we switch from that, we can go to like people trying to be like young boy, right? That goes into people like literally, we're not going to have any like uniqueness in cities and differences and like accents. That's all going to be going within like, I don't know, the next 10 years or so, because everybody is starting to sound the same, bro. You can't even tell where people are from anymore because you like, wait, you from this place, but you sound like you from this place, you know? Like, for example, my nigga, like everybody got their own little slang or whatnot. You hear me say green in the video, that mean lame. That's like some Florida slang. You hear me say jit in the video, that's all Florida slang or whatnot. But you hearing everybody say this, man, no cap. Man, niggas in Jacksonville been saying capping, no cap since before I was born, bro. And now you got everybody saying it, and you got people thinking that's like a new thing or whatever. It's crazy. Like no slang or like freaking accents are going to be like, I guess, not official, but be exclusive to a certain place anymore. Like I said, for example, my homeboy, born and raised Jacksonville, Florida, he answers the phone one time and he says, "Yep," and I was like, my nigga, I was hungry in his face. I was like, bro, don't ever do that again, my nigga. You were born in Jacksonville, Florida, bro. Nigga answered the phone like he was from Harlem, bro. That nigga answered the phone like he was from 108, whatever they be saying. I'm from 185th Ave, man. Nigga sound like he answered the phone like he was goddamn in Dot Mob or some shit, bro. I'm like, my nigga, you are wildin'. So yeah, you got niggas sounding like YoungBoy who are from Chicago, bro. You got niggas sounding like YoungBoy who are from Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say Florida, because Florida and New Orleans have always had a weird like connection for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but a lot of like Jacksonville rappers literally have based their style. Florida rappers in general, you can tell by Kodak, they've based their style around like Boosie and Lil Wayne in them. You know what I'm saying? So Cash Money and Boosie, that's what a lot of niggas grew up off of in Florida for whatever reason. So we always had like a weird relationship with them. So it's a little understandable. But niggas in New York sounding like YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying? That's really weird to me. So I feel like that's a little deeper because, you know, that's becoming like, oh, I'm on social media. My favorite comedian is from... My favorite Instagram comedian is from New York, and he says Europe. Oh, I guess I gotta say Europe too. So it's like, you know, we're all followers, right? So everybody looks at a phone and they see their Instagram favorite person. They're like, yo, man, this person is funny. And where is he from? I want to be like a New York nigga. I want to be like a nigga from Wisconsin. You know, I want to be like a Green Bay nigga. Pretty sure nobody's ever said they want to be like a Green Bay nigga, but you get my point. Everybody wants to be like something that they're not because we're not original, bro. Nobody's promoting originality anymore. I don't know why not. Like nobody's promoting creativity because a lot of people step outside their box and they're like, man, get this shit out of here. Like when something different happens and it's like, yo, no, we should be able like to, you know, even if it fails, it's like, yo, I give you an E for effort because you did something out of the box. You ain't stay in this little box that people are conforming you to. We need to encourage people to step outside the box, man. And I don't think we're doing that enough, man. Like, and that really comes from just being on social media and we're all adapting to each other's slang and we're adapting to each other's accents and we're picking up on things like that. And I don't know, but like I said, everybody's followers, you know, everybody sees stuff and they're like, yo, I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. And you get it instantly more faster than ever with social media. All you do is just take an Instagram click on your phone, a Twitter click on your phone, and you see your favorite influencer right there. So a lot of these people, favorite influencers can come from a certain state. and they naturally going to check out that music. Like, oh, I wonder what the music sound like out there. Oh, Young Boy from New Orleans too. So is Super Cent, or so is McAshhole. They all from New Orleans. These are cool people. I want to sign them. You know, it's like we all get just enthralled by like celebrities in general, right? Like we're so enamored by like celebrities. It's like we worship celebrities and whatnot. That's a whole different thing. But it's just, I don't know, man. I'm kind of talking in circles right now, but it's just my thoughts. I never write these down. It's just things that I think about. And I don't know, do you guys agree with me? Do you think that like there will be such things as accents? Do you think that we've like copied as people because we like just have so much instant access to them? You know, it's like we could just click on them on YouTube and just listen to them. It's not like we gotta like go up the main and buy a CD from a nigga that was selling him out his shoebox in the middle of the Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that. It's instant access, man. So everybody just sounded like everybody. And the most popular niggas, Young Boy, like they're the popular niggas. So of course people are gonna bite the popular niggas. But it's like, bro, if you're gonna bite somebody, put your own swag onto it. I'm not saying Young Boy bit Kevin Gates, but Kevin Gates is the grandfather of that whole style that Young Boy does. But Young Boy put his own swag on it. He put his own style to it, right? Like he don't sound like Kevin Gates. Of course they all have that same style, but it's like obviously Young Boy put his twist onto it, and I can appreciate that. A lot of these niggas literally take Young Boy and do Young Boy just completely like him, but even worse, man. At least Young Boy is fire with it, but they don't. Like, come on, bro. Like, put your own spin onto it, man. But nobody wants to be original. Everybody's doing something like the next nigga, and yeah, man, it's pretty trash. So I don't know, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that, man. Do you think that is deeper than music? Do you think social media and like just everything, the way the world is working, is influencing people to like bite people, and like the way that I don't feel like originality is being encouraged? Like everything is like a repeat and repeat and repeat, and it's like when somebody does do something original, everybody just hop onto that, and it's like, whoa, let that breathe for a little bit. So I don't know, man. It's the same way that like, last thing, it's the same way as like a lot of like just things that you hear in a black household, you hear it freaking by white people in freaking Maine now. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear like somebody say woo child, like a black woman, you might go on Twitter and see a white woman say woo child, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, it's disgusting, man. You know, it's just like, oh man, you know, you hear certain black slangs sometimes, bro. I wish I have to get on Twitter and see like white people say certain stuff, bro. I was like, damn, why we had to tell them that, right? We should have just kept that one to ourselves, man. Like, god damn, they messed it up again. Hey, the dab was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it first came out, bro, nigga hit a little dab. It's a little effortless dab, man. When I seen Cam Newton do it, I was like, bro, this nigga's a god, bro. But Cam Newton messed it up for us, man. You got white people, dab, and it's like, oh man, it's like, no, another one bites the dust. So yeah, I wish sometimes we show certain people stuff, man. I'm like, goddamn, man. Segregation don't sound too bad, dude. Hey, man, that nigga might have been on the song when they created segregation, man. Shout out nigga Jim Crow. You know, I don't know. It's weird to me, man. So I sometimes wish, like, certain Florida slang wouldn't get popping, man. Like, when I hear people saying jit from, like, up north, I'm like, ugh, like, don't say that, man. Like, keep that down here. It just, oh, man. I don't like the blending of cultures and, like, slangs and all that. I don't know, bro. Keep it original, bro. You got New York niggas sound like down south niggas, man. Like you got just people from the like you got Jacksonville. You got like down south niggas sound like Chicago niggas, like up north. Like come on, bro. I don't like that, man. If you're gonna blend it, make a unique type of swag, bro. Like don't just sound like the next dude, man. So that's all I got to say. Be yourself. Create something that is new, man. If it's not new, put your own swag onto it, man. But don't even try to do that. Literally just do something new, man. So if you want to create something, don't have to be music, make sure it's new and the world is going to be just like, even if they hate it, it's like, wow, this is new. It's a lot of things people hate right now that 20 years from now, it's like, whoa, that was like ahead of his time. We wasn't ready for it. So maybe that'll be your invention or whatnot. So until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and y'all holla at your boy, man. I almost fell for real.